really an honor for me to be here as a GAMA member. There are 88 companies in our GAMA association. And so when you host us and come to this rally, you're really hosting an event that benefits all general aviation manufacturers. When you come to work in the morning in the state of Florida to hang an engine or build a wing or paint a ship or install avionics, somebody else in your factory is calling Ohio and asking for a propeller. And somebody in my factory is calling California for forgings or Chicago for fasteners. Or somebody else might be calling Williamsport for engines. In this web of related enterprise that starts with the manufacturers benefits everybody in our country in one way or another to the tune of $219 billion in economic impact annually. And it's folks like you that make that happen.
Florida's ideal weather with fantastic year-round flying conditions, as well as the opportunity for growth, motivated Piper to move the factory to this very airport here in Vero Beach. Almost 6 decades later, we're still proud to call the beautiful city of Vero Beach our permanent home.
The people who work for all of these great companies that you see, these workers, these incredibly talented people are also consumers. And the dollars that they spend in the community and in their everyday lives contribute to our state's and our nation's economies in a very big way.
We employ down there about 550 professionals, and they meet the daily challenge of designing, certifying, and manufacturing business jet seats for the most demanding customers in the world. Our workforce is talented, aviation-focused, tremendously skilled and experienced, and diverse. We value our employees and their diversity very, very highly. It's they that enable us to compete on every level across the world.
I like to be around people that make things. It helps the gross domestic product. It raises the standard of living in our country, raises the education level. It provides for future generations, and y'all do that. And it's fun to be around you, and it's a pleasure. So thank you for allowing me to do that.
I began my tour in general aviation at a small FBO in New Jersey, performing maintenance and doing fueling of aircraft. My day started at 6 a.m. making coffee, and it ended at about 6 p.m. or when I was responsible for feeding the hangar dogs and locking up. I never knew that it would be the beginning of a career that would last about 40 years in general aviation and bring me here today to the great state of Florida to talk about how general aviation has helped our small business evolve and grow.
I started Avidyne about 20 years ago, and I didn't start in Florida. I started in Massachusetts, and we opened up in Palm Bay in about 2001. We opened a small engineering facility there, and we had several locations around the country, and every time that we needed to add a new capability to our company, we looked at our different locations and said, what's the best place to put this capability? And virtually all of the time, Florida was the winning location.
Our best advocates about the importance of exports and the importance of this industry are each and every one of you. And when you look at these banners, and you look at all these companies that are in the state of Florida, it really starts to ring true that this industry is a precious gem that we want to feed and nurture.
We've grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry that supports countless families here in Florida, of which you are part of that family. And it's a pleasure for me to be a part of it. Thank you. God bless you.